On your chair, you have one of these, a viewing sheet. It is double-sided, so you can turn it over if you've got the energy. It's not important to look at it at the moment. It's so that you can see it and see why we use it. Can I have a volunteer from up there, please? Lukash, excellent. Come on down. This is Lukash.
Hello, Lucas.
I've got something weird about my right side. Was it wedding or not? No.
Fighting.
So, actually, if you can come over here so we don't get in front of the screen. Too close. So, what we're going to do now is like a mini sort of role play, if you like. You can be the agent, and I'll be the, shall we call it, the renter. Good?
Yeah.
So I'll get my viewing sheet. Don't look at me like that, Lukash. Get me all excited. Yeah, I liked it on Tuesday. We will get our viewing sheet. So hi, how you going?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Really, I'm drunk. Really appreciate your time today showing us around.
Yeah.
This is the agent. We're meeting at the property right now. Lukash being the agent, because what they do all the time, and we want to stand out, but also there's a method to our madness. Remember hustle?
Yeah.
What's S?
Stand out.
What is it?
Stand out.
Ha! Lukash, do you mind if we start upstairs?
Yeah.
I should get you a microphone. Lukash, do you mind if we start upstairs, please?
Yeah, if you want, no problem.
They never say no. It's the charm. We go up the stairs.
Can
Obviously,
I ask
if you know,
what's the reason?
if you're in a bungalow, don't ask to walk. Quite simply, if the rooms don't fit our criteria, we don't need to see the rest of the property, and I don't want to waste any of your time.
That makes sense.
As I said on the phone, when we look at the property, we know exactly what we need, so that you'll end up knowing exactly what we need. So you can tell me before we view a property, Ash, I've got the right property for you, it's perfect. Or you can say, I don't have any at the moment because I know what your criteria is. But now we've gone through that and we go upstairs. Walk. Sometimes they'll just say, no problem, up you go, I'll wait here. But let's think that Lukash is a fairly sort of good agent who wants some money. Lukash, have you been to this property before?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Okay, can you take me to the main master bedroom?
Okay, so this is the master bedroom.
Thank
There
you.
go.
So I'll look in, and I do this quite quick now. I can do a viewing in maybe 5 minutes. I'll walk in, viewing sheet in hand, go to master bedroom. Right, okay, good, about this size roughly. You can pace it out, yeah, 4 metres by 3 metres, whatever it might be. If you want to get all funky and digital, you can get one of those measurers. You got one? There you go. Anna. Listen to Anna, don't listen to me.
20 quid on eBay.
20 quid on eBay. Any higher bids?
Good for floor plans.
So then what we'll do is we want to look, okay, there's a door there. Excellent, ensuite, make a note. Then, okay, next bedroom's Lukash, right? Bang.
Okay.
And then you'll start to say, like an agent does, start to sell me. Oh, this is a very large double bedroom.
Oh,
It
yeah.
can probably fit a single bed in. So do not be stirred by the agent who says, oh yeah, this is a large double. That's a large double. Who for? So make up your own opinion. Measure if you want to. Take a tape measure. You might give me a funny look if I'm doing that. So we make sure there's enough bedrooms. We're checking for bathrooms, aren't we? We already know because we've been there. We're also checking for space. It might be that you can turn this into a bigger house and you want to know where you can put the bathrooms. While you're doing this, while you're walking around, explain to Lukash what you're doing. Okay, so Lukesh, this is the main bedroom, and we've got the ensuite there. Are there any other en-suites in the property?
No, that's the only one.
Okay, but there's 2 bathrooms, right, including
Yeah.
that. Okay. So with this bedroom, yeah, that's quite good. That one looks a little bit small. Could I get a 4'6" double in there?
I think it will fit. Yeah.
Would
quite
you
comfortably.
market that as a double room?
Small double potentially, yes.
Okay, no problem. Are there any really small rooms in the property, like single bedrooms?
No.
Okay,
That's the smallest one, in fact.
okay, fine. So this one here, this one does look like a single.
We did rent it out as a double, actually, small double. I know it's been rented out as a small
Okay.
double before.
I'll measure it anyway because there
Yeah.
are minimums that we need for a double, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
We work with councils like McCain or Rolls-Royce, whoever it might be, right? And they have a minimum criteria. They don't want their staff staying in a room this small. But it may be that we'll have someone who's shorter term that can stay there, you know, if they're just here for 3 or 4 days a week. Then we go through in the bathroom. Okay, so the bathroom's got a bit of mould on it here. Did you notice that?
Okay. No, I actually haven't seen that, no.
Okay, is that something you can render before we take the property on? The landlord
yeah,
will do
you
that, right?
probably. Landlord would. I don't know if that fits your criteria. But I can
Okay.
speak to the landlord and see.
Can I make a note of that if you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
mind?
sure, no problem.
Because that's something that we'll want our offer to be subject to.
I
'Cause
think
we
so,
will
yeah,
make an
yeah.
offer.
Okay, cool.
We will make an offer today. So I'll just make that note, right? A bit of mould in the bathroom, offer subject to, blah, blah, blah. Then we go to the corner bedroom. There's a bit of, looks like a sign of leaking.
Okay.
You know, see that brown patch in the corner?
Yeah, I can see that. Right.
Is
Yeah.
that something that you know that's old and has been rendered or remedied?
I
Sorry.
I don't think so. It must have been recently. So
Okay.
that's something
It
to
has
look
been
at.
raining a
definitely,
lot lately. Okay, so I'll make a note of that because we need that fixed. Because
Yeah,
if
sure.
that's just started happening, what will happen is it will get worse. And I'm not just thinking of me and my tenants,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking of the landlord's property, and we need to make sure that that's. I mean, obviously that's your duty, right, as their agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you noticed that before?
No, not really.
No,
We
okay.
need to speak to our maintenance guy, obviously.
Right. This looks good. So we've got 4 large bedrooms up here.
Yeah.
One's a bit smaller. Can we go downstairs now?
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Okay. I'll just check some of the carpets and the condition of the floor coverings while we sort of go down. I notice this one's quite worn here. It's actually worn right down to the bottom. Would you actually let this property out like that? Is that
Yeah.
your standards?
No, not really. We would
Okay.
do something about it. Yeah.
Okay, so that will get fixed?
Yeah.
Okay, do you mind if I make a note on that?
Yeah, do.
I've actually got my phone with me. Do you mind if I take a photo of that as well?
No, go ahead. Go
Okay.
for it.
And what I can do is I can upload that to our offer and send it with it so you remember. Because I know, how many properties do you see a day?
10, 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you'll probably forget, right? Well, I wouldn't say you'll forget, but it'd be hard to remember. Go downstairs. Okay, that's a very big lounge here. It's
Yeah,
massive.
It's quite massive, yeah.
In fact, the way it works, I think I could probably make this into 2 rooms.
Ooh, I don't know if landlord will be happy with that.
Have you asked the landlord?
No.
Okay, so you're just assuming.
Yeah. kind
Okay,
of.
can we assume that he will say yes? Can we do that?
Yeah, we can be positive, yeah.
Okay, excellent. So what I would do is I would just put a stud wall down there. Obviously, we'll put a door in, and yeah, I think that could probably work.
Okay.
And that would actually help us too. And I know that once we sit down and work out the numbers, it could be that I could actually pay full price for this property.
Okay.
Okay, what have I just done?
Bit of seating.
Kind of a conditional offer, but I've seeded him that if I can't do that, I'll want a discount. Yes? So only will I pay full amount if I can put that stud wall in. Yes? Understood?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so walk out here. Oh, there's a nice big conservatory. That's
Yep.
great. I see there's an exit out the back of the kitchen and dining room. Okay, and it's half bricked up and that type of thing. Right. And this room here is a big dining room. I think I could probably have that as a bedroom, but I
Okay.
could probably get a little bit more because I'll actually give them that conservatory as their own communal area.
Okay, if that works for you, yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I mean, as long as landlord says yes, then
Let's assume the
Maybe
landlord's
less,
going to say
yeah.
yes to everything. Let's just do that. Let's do that for now. It makes your job easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And mine too. Cool. And it means that maybe your reward will be a little bit higher.
What? What did
Your
you say?
reward. I said your reward.
What's could you expand on
Oh,
that,
okay. I'll
please?
explain it to you. I wasn't going to do it now, but I'll do it now. So what we do is we work with a lot of agents, obviously, in the area, and all around the country. Actually, we're part of a very big team. And it's not that we actually say that we want to reward people, but agents, they kind of ask us. And I'm surprised that you haven't so far. So while we're on the subject, what we can do is this your agency, or are you actually a negotiator?
I'm a negotiator, yeah.
Okay, no problem. So do you work with other people like me?
Well,
Corporate lets?
we've had a couple of other inquiries, but landlords they said no on other
Okay, well let's
occasions,
assume
so-
on this one the landlord's going to say yes.
Yeah.
So do you work with other people? Have you done corporate lets before?
No,
Okay, no problem. So this is new to you.
it is completely
Excellent.
new,
Well, that's
yeah.
good because it means that you haven't got any sort of bad habits like some of the people we deal with. So what we're going to do is, as I said, people ask for a little bit of a finder's fee. So we can pay that. Some ask for 100, some ask for 150. Depends whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Now we can pay that to your company if you like, and you can pay tax on it, and we can keep everything in line with your boss if that's what you want to do. There are other ways, but we won't discuss that today. We want to look at the property.
What other ways?
Other ways? Ah, okay. I'll tell you what, let's get the deal first, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Excellent, okay. So, let's go through here. Oh, and here's the kitchen. What a lovely big kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's massive.
Okay, sorry,
isn't
you're selling me.
it? What a lovely big kitchen. Look at it, fantastic.
We got rapport already now, look. We'll go for a beer after this if you like. Okay, it's great. Look, I've taken some notes, and it'll take a bit longer, right? I've taken some notes. I'll just come over to the kitchen bench if you like. I've got my computer there, so we're on the virtual kitchen bench here, right? So we're at the bench. Paper. So Lukash, you can see the notes that I've just taken.
Yes,
Would you like me to send you a copy of this?
that'd be great actually.
Okay, no problem. I'll scan it in and I'll email it to you. But just running through what we went through, you remember that? What was that bedroom? What was the one with the water stain?
The master bedroom.
No, I don't think the master bedroom. The master bedroom had something else wrong with it.
Yeah, the mole.
Oh,
wasn't it?
yes, that's right. In the ensuite?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Okay, and you agreed that you'll get that fixed?
We'll get that.
And then here at the top, we had the bedroom.
Yeah.
What was that? It was like the really big one, but it's small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
little bit of leak, was it?
A little bit of a
No.
leak. So we
Yeah,
can get
yeah.
that investigated. That'd be great. And what was it on the landing? The carpet. I think you said you'd fix that.
Yeah, we said we're gonna.
Because
get
that's
that
not up
replaced
to your
as well.
standards, is it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Downstairs, everything was in great condition. That's good. Okay, and you agreed that yes, we're going to assume that we can put a stud wall in. Just so you know, I will help you sell this to the landlord. We've got like a frequently asked question that you can actually go through, and if
Okay.
you want, you can send to them.
That's very helpful.
And it's actually included on our offer sheet as well. And we actually automate the offer sheet, so it's very simple for you to sell.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of agents that we deal with, they're actually trained to actually do the same thing with their landlords.
Okay.
So it should be quite simple. Have you received that training?
No.
Okay, well, we'll give that to you for free. So we got this, okay. Got the viewing sheet. I open up my laptop. Don't do this until you've done a few. I open up my laptop, I get out the calculator. Lukash, what's this property going for? What's the asking price?
995.
995. That's high, but I'll put that in. 905, going through this, yep. And then you're like, okay, what are you doing?
Okay, so what's going on
Okay,
there?
I can actually show you if you like.
Okay.
Because, actually, if we do business together, you can actually use this before you call me and you know what we're going to do.
Okay.
Does that
Yeah,
help?
it's helpful, yeah.
So this is what we do here, blah, 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 blah. So what do the rooms go for a week around here?
So yeah, 110, 120 for a double like that.
Okay, with
Like
an ensuite?
obviously, ensuite, 130.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do much sort of stuff by the week, short-term stuff?
Not really.
Okay. When did you last sort of look at the pricing per week?
Ah,
Is it something you're up to speed
well,
with all
we,
the time?
we look at it constantly, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so
What, do
let's
you think
assume.
they're different or?
Well, no, I usually like to have facts, so I'll go on places like where people advertise for rooms, like Easy Room Out and Spare
Okay.
Rooms, and sometimes even Rightmove or other sites. What sites do you use?
Yeah, spare room, easy roommate as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. So let's assume that, that's right, what you're saying. Now, we need a minimum profit because we're running a business.
Yeah.
So our minimum profit in this area on a property like this is about £600 a month. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Okay. If we can get that higher, then you remember your reward?
Oh, you haven't told me about that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can
Well,
actually
you mentioned something.
it can actually increase.
Yeah, okay.
But it's up to you how we do this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This doesn't actually work for me at 895. But what it does work at is 747. 747.
747?
Yeah, it's a jet.
Ah. I couldn't potentially even propose that to the landlord.
Hang on a minute. Are we assuming that the landlord's not going to accept this again?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, let's assume the landlord's going to accept it. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I am sure.
Okay.
And if we put the offer forward, I can show you how we do that. Do you want me to justify the
Okay,
offer?
let's do that. Because that'd be easy. Because
Okay.
I don't want to be embarrassed by talking to landlord and.
You'll
give
never
a-
be
yeah.
embarrassed working with me, Lukesh.
No, you, but landlord.
You'll earn some more money. What do you prefer?
Good. Yeah, let's
Are you
let's see
okay?
how I can
Are you
make that
okay
happen,
to
yeah.
ask the landlord a hard question, which means that your
Yeah.
reward increases every time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to type in here, and I'll show you which I'll show you next, and I'll show you the offer letter and how we justify it. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam. There you go. There's the proof, and the landlord's actually better off £90 a month using us.
Oh yeah,
See
that
that?
makes sense. Yeah.
Does
So
it
is that
make
something
sense?
I can use while I
You
talk?
can send that straight to
Okay,
them.
Cool.
I'll PDF it for you so it's easy,
Okay.
and then the landlord can't change it either. He can, but we assume they won't. And send it over, and then we're done. Your offer's made.
Okay, that makes it
What's your
a bit
email
easier.
address?
Yeah, it's lucas@blah.com.
Okay, just let me quickly PDF that. Done. Cool. I've tethered to my phone. Bang. You got the offer in your inbox.
Okay,
Okay,
fantastic.
shall we go to the next one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. Shall we hold hands? Well done, Lucas. Yeah, man. Thank you. You're welcome. From my experienced people here, who does that? We got one. You can still get deals without it, but how many more deals can you get with it? Yes? You wanna be friends with the letting agent, but you don't want to make friends. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand that? You don't want to overstep the barrier where they find it easy to say no. Yes? It's still a business transaction. Yes? Good. Does that help?
Yes.
Excellent. So, we went through the long version, didn't we, of the offer sheet? Yes? Let's see what we can find here. Here we go. This is in its raw Excel state. Can you see that? Rob. Okay, so that's our offer template. There we go. So this is it, automated. Now, what you do is, Rob, if you could type in there, typical rent, 895. And we'll try and remember what the numbers were. And on our side, 807. Oh, look, it all automatically changes. Good calculations from Claire. She got it right. Now you can see down the bottom On this one we don't have, because this is with an agent, so we haven't put the agent fee in there. So let's go and assume that we are in 6 weeks for now. So automatically adjust that. Click on there. So if it's 4 weeks, you just change it to 4. Very simple, yes?
Yes.
And then you can see at the bottom it calculates £105 better off a month. Yes?
Yes.
And your 3-year profit is £3,772 extra. Up slightly, please. And there is your offer right there. Scroll up a bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Stop there. So see here, why landlords are no longer holding off the ideal family. I don't want to read it out for you because you can see that, and it's in the offer letter that you get. That little tweak is getting us from a no to a yes. Remember the little tweak we were talking about? Yeah. There is also one for students as well. Why landlords are no longer holding up for the ideal students. Is there such a thing? It's written slightly different to that. And then obviously there's some different information in here as well.